नीचे। ला हौला वला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्लाह अल अली अल अज़ीम। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला सय्यिदिल अंबिया'i वल मुरसलीन व अला अहलि बैतिहि अत्तय्यबीन अत्ताहिरीन अल मासूमीन सियमा मौलाना बक़ियतुल्लाहि फ़िल अर्ज़ीन रूही व अरवाह। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम। सल्लु अला मुहम्मद व आलि मुहम्मद। We were discussing about the path of marifat and path of suluk towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the guidance of Ahlul Bayt, and what was the mission of Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam behind his movement, what he did, and behind his there's a solid faith of Imam behind all these sacrifices, what he did himself. He sacrificed his entire family and all of his companions, most best of his companions basically. And this work is done not from a common person. This is all done by Imam Ma'soom, from Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam, from Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullah alayhi, from Sayyid al-Shuhada alayhi salatu wasalam. They all did their sacrifices. But among those sacrifices, Sayyid al-Shuhada sacrifice is the most important one. And he has a special place among the Ahlul Bayt as well. There's a hadith from Imam Hadi salamullah alayhi. Once Imam Hadi invited one of his Sahabi, his companion, and said, "Take this money, and I am in control of government. I cannot travel. So take this money from me and go do the ziyarat of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. Sit down under the dome right next to the ghari of Abdullah al-Hussein and do ziyarah on my behalf." Well, definitely you can do that on yourself because you are there, and do ziyarah on my behalf as well. This Sahabi was kind of shocked. He said, "Ya Ibn Rasulullah, you are Imam. You are Imam Hadi salamullah alayhi. How can I do ziyarah on your behalf? I'm a just companion. I'm a common. And you are the leader. You are the Imam. How can I be in your place?" Imam Hadi salamullah alayhi replied to him, "You don't know what is the benefit when you do ziyarat of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein while sitting under the dome of his shrine. There's a maqam." Imam Hadi salamullah said, Hadi is saying, you don't know. When you sit down there and when you do dua and ziyarat, what is that place? You have no idea. This is the word of Imam Hadi salamullah. Imam Hadi is sending someone to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein's shrine. Go and do ziyarah on my behalf. On my behalf. Someone asked, this hadith is different hadith as from one of the Masumeen, maybe Imam Jafar Sadiq salamullah alayhi, or maybe Imam Raza alayhi salatu salam, where they said, "Kulluna sufunun najah." हम तमाम अहल बैत नजात के सफ़ीने हैं. We all are the ark of salvations. We all, from Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib to Imam Zaman alayhi salatu wasalam, we are all kulluna sufunun najat. My brothers and sisters, why in Islam your deeds are not accepted without following a scholar? You have to do taqleed. You have to do taqleed. और जो लोग तकलीद के मुखालिफ हैं, अगर हिदायत के काबिल नहीं है, वाक़ई खुदा उन पर लानत करे, उनकी नस्लों पर जो उनकी जैसी हैं उन पर लानत करे, जो दीन को तबाह कर रहे हैं और बर्बाद कर रहे हैं. इट्स नॉट करेक्ट. खुदा की लानत. मैं मेंबर से लानत कर रहा हूँ अपनी जानिब से, खुदा के पर रसूल अहले बैत की लानत. Those who are trying to take our kids away from great scholars, from mujtahideen, from fuqaha, and they put our kids and youth in trouble and somehow distract them for not doing taqleed. Taqleed is important. I will discuss a little bit inshallah today. Why people stood up against Sayyidu Shuhada alayhi salatu wasalam? Because they never did taqleed of Rasulullah. They never did taqleed of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. They never did taqleed of Imam Hassan alayhi salatu wasalam. They just take them, their leaders, as the commons. The Quran says no, that Ashura is Hadith Qudsi and lots of other ahadith. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Ghadir, take Imam Ali as your wali. Wali is not just friend. Prophet Muhammad is not like a person just gather all those thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the summertime somewhere after Hajj to announce that Ali is my brother, Ali is my friend. No, he said Ali is the leader. If I am your leader, Ali is your leader. So be muqallid of Ali ibn Abi Talib. He is your imam. He is your faqih. He is your leader. जिन्होंने उस ज़माने में खून बहाया था अहले बैत का, आज भी वही लोग खून बहाते हैं मुख्तलिफ शक्लों में. They shed the blood of Ahlul Bayt, और आज वो अहले बैत के दिलों का खून बहाते हैं. It is important. Somehow we have to understand that we have to follow the scholars. There's no nation in the world who follows scholars. Every nation, everywhere you go in the world. If you go Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, India, Pakistan, right? African countries, Asian countries, European countries, they do not follow their scholars. They don't have scholars as we have announced by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasulullah and Ahlul Bayt. That's why they all are following their desires. Desires is from shaitan. It's a very clear, very easy to understand. Don't be tricked and pass this message to the youth. They have to stay very strong with their maraji, with the ulama, with the scholars, and keep your children and kids away from crooks. They call themselves Maulana and Maulana and Maulana, and they're not Maulanas, they're not scholars, they're nothing. I have been in America since New York to Florida, from California to Boston. I have seen entire America almost. We are going through big mashakil, big problems. Our youth had already left the centers and religious premises. It's not good sign. It's sign of something happening really bad, and it is sad. If you keep your children here, you have to plan for that. Where you are taking your child, where you're taking your boy, your son, your daughter, your family. It is important. It is important. Those who are not doing taqleed and those who are trying to put ulama and scholars down into the ayat of use, they are just serving the army of Yazid and Muawiyah. Even though if they're promoting Majlis and Matam and Julus and Shabbedari, Wallahi, Billahi, Tallahi. Those who are promoting Majlis and Matam and Azadari of Imam Hussain is a part of our faith. Azadari is a part of our faith. It's a part of our devotion to Ahlul Bayt. But those who are putting these things in front of big things, just like taqleed, following the marja, rahbar, scholar, they are in trouble. These people are those who are trying to disconnect our youth, our kids, from the hawza, from the ilmiya, from the hawza ilmiya, from the scholars, from the maraji. And they think they are going to take their kids just into Matam and Azadari and Shabbedari without following scholars. परवरदिगार की उन पे लानतें, उनकी नस्लों पर जो उनकी जैसी बनने वाली उन पे भी लानतें, बेहक मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद, ये तबाह कर रहे हैं दीन को. They're just destroying our faith and religion. They're just destroying. ये वही लोग हैं जो आज भी अमर आस को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, मुआविया को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तलहा ज़ुबैर को ये अली अपने अबी तालिब को फॉलो नहीं कर रहे, दे आर नॉट फॉलोइंग अली अपने अबी तालिब। अम्मल हवादिसुल वाक़िआ, ये रवायत है, ये उमर इब्न हंज़ला की। फ़अम्मल हवादिसुल वाक़िआ फ़रजिउ फ़ीहा इला रुवात अहादीथना। When the time come on you and you have new questions, new issues, turn to the scholars who have good sight in ahadith, in Quran. We have to always be connected, always. While you're awake or you're sleeping, we all have to be connected with the scholars. Since our scholars are connected to their scholars, and they're connected to the Sahib al-Zaman, and he's connected to Rasulullah in Quran. This hierarchy has to be kept as it is, as it was. Look at the small nations, very small nations compared to our nation. Indian Pakistanis, Urdu speakers. We are much bigger than our communities. I'm talking about the population. We are much bigger than Iraqis and Lebanese. And seems they are kind of ahead of us. Why is that? Why is that? हमारे मुल्कों में बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं, खुदा गवाह है, मैं मेंबर बैठा मेंबर, खुदा गवाह है, खुदा गवाह है, इतने अच्छे और मुखलिस लोग हमारी कौम में, हिंदुस्तान में, पाकिस्तान में, जो अहले बैत पर फिदा हैं, क्यों नज़र नहीं आते? क्यों आगे नहीं आना चाहिए उनको आगे आना चाहिए। वो आगे आएँ, अपने जैसों को आगे लेकर आएँ, इल्म का काम करें, किताबें छापें, किताबें बंटवाएं, अहले बैत की फ़िक्र बटे लोगों में, अहले बैत की बात पर अमल हो, खुद भी तकलीद करें, उनके बच्चे भी तकलीद करें। This system has to be remain as it is. It was introduced by Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. All good people should come together, should get along to produce books, knowledge, articles, seminars. They should do. We should do that. We should have to have book clubs. We should have to have seminars. We have to have meetings, monthly meetings, weekly meetings, book circles, tafsiri circles, rawayat, circles of rawayat. We have to have that. Knowledge is the backbone of Islam. And we are not going to have knowledge from jahilin or juhala. Islam's backbone is knowledge. Mazhab of Ahlul Bayt's backbone is knowledge, and knowledge we cannot have from crooks. Those who have no knowledge and they pretend they have knowledge. They have never been in Hawzat for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. In the whole time, they're just busy with their regular life. And when time comes for Muharram Ramadan, they go for lectures. And then people come and ask, Sheikh, मेरे बच्चों का क्या होगा? मेरे बच्चे मस्जिद में नहीं आते, मेरे मस्जिद चले गए, मेरे घर में ये प्रॉब्लम है, लड़की यहाँ शादी करी, लड़का वहाँ शादी कर रहा है, घर में ये हो रहा है, सब बुत बने बैठे हैं, यूँ शक्लें बनाए हुए, लड़की कहीं है, लड़का कहीं है, ज़िंदगी कहीं है। मैंने बहुत कुछ देखा इस मुल्क के अंदर, खुदा की कसम, मैंने बहुत कुछ देखा इस मुल्क के अंदर। हमारी अपनी गलतियाँ हैं। We have to connect our children from their childhood to good scholars, to good knowledgeable scholars, good scholars. Invite the scholars. Put your money together. Always invite scholars. Always have book clubs. Always have classes. Otherwise, lots of families, not in America, in Australia, in European countries, in Asian countries, lots of families have already lost their children. This social media is working on us 24 hours. Our kids are not living in home. Yes, their body, their bone, their flesh, their meat is in home, but their mind, their spirit, their everything lives in their mobiles. And they're all connected to the world. You don't know who run this world. Well, you know that. You can guess kind of. Who's running this world? There's no values in this world. There's no values except your desires. And desires are not the source of living. Desires are not the source of living. We live based on values. Bring me some values from your Western countries. What are the values here? Don't hurt your neighbor. That's it. Don't hurt anyone. This all we see here. लेकिन फिर जो करना चाहो वो करो उसके बाद. अगर दो लोग आपस में अपनी रज़ायत से ज़िना भी करें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, ज़िना करो. And these are not the values of Islam. These are not the values of Ahlul Bayt. These are not the values of Quran. Religion cares about us with us. Religion cares about us with the community. Religion cares about us, our relationship with Allah, Rasul and Ahlul Bayt as well. लेकिन यहाँ ये नहीं होता है. ना खुदा है, ना रसूल है, ना दीन है. तुम और पड़ोसी को ना सताओ, पड़ोसी को परेशान ना करो. लेकिन अगर दोनों आपस में तय कर लो कि गुनाह करना, जितना चाहो हराम करो, nobody cares. So we have to think on it. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Who are Ahlul Bayt? And what was the mission of Ahlul Bayt? Why they came among us? What was the plan, basically? Plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah sent us Rasul Khuda, introduced in Ghadir Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. And then he said, after me, Hassan is Imam. People said, oh, okay, I know ya Ali. I know. But the most of people are going to the Muawiyah. And they cheated upon Imam Hassan alayhi salatu wasalam. They cheated upon. कैसे लोग रहे होंगे? हाँ वो मौला अली मुझे पता है आपकी बात सही, इमाम हसन इमाम है, लेकिन अब क्या कहें, हम सभी लोग जा रहे हैं मुआविया की तरफ. ठीक है, पैसा अच्छा मिल गया है, चले वहाँ पे, जॉब अच्छी है, उधर बिजनेस अच्छा चल रहा है, आपके साथ रहेंगे पिटाई लगेगी. सीधी सी बात. And Imam Hassan was all left alone by himself. Why? Those who supposed to help him betrayed him. There was more money on the Muawiyah side. There was more support to the business, to the job, to the life, to the tribe. So let's forget Imam Hassan, let's go there. Same thing they did with Amir al-Mu'minin, these people. For 25 years. The first day Ali ibn Abi Talib came as a Khalifa, said, आज के बाद से सबके हुकूक बराबर हैं. From the government tax, all the dues you get is going to be even for Mahajir, Ansar, those who become first Musliman and late Musliman, no difference. كلهم سواء. How is going to happen? Ya Ali, अबू बकर मेरे कबीले को इतना देते थे, उमर उनके कबीले को इतना देते थे, उस्मान ने तो अपने कबीले को वो बिलियनर बना दिया वहां पर. Abu Bakr gave me this much money, Umar gave me that much money, Usman just gave me everything, and you're saying all of us going to get together? I came first with the Connecticut, Ya Ali. I'm the first Shia in Connecticut, so I'm going to get 10,000 per month. And this brother came very new, he's going to get 1,000. Kamala said, no. Whether you're a sheikh or older in the city, you're going to get same money. And they all become against Ali ibn Abi Talib. And he left alone by himself with couple of people, Salman, Abu Zar, Miqdad, Ammar, Asbaq and Nubata. Just you can count them on your fingers. What happened? ये कौन सी बात है या अली? हमारा खानदान, हम लखनऊ वाले, हमें चाहिए 5,000, वो अमरोहा वाले होने चाहिए 15,000, वो कराची वाले होने चाहिए 18,000, वो लाहौर वाले होने चाहिए 20,000, हम तो तेहरान वाले, हमें चाहिए 40,000 महीने में. आप कह रहे हैं बराबर या अली, और मुआविया हमें दे रहा है 20,000 8,000 की जगह पे. This has happened. Read the history. How Janab Umar distributed Baytul Mal, and how Janab Osman distributed Baytul Mal. This has happened. So be with your Imam, whether you make less, no problem. Stay strong. Follow your Imam. Follow your book. Be first muqallid of Quran, then be muqallid of Rasulullah, then be muqallid of Ali ibn Abi Talib, then be muqallid of Ahlul Bayt, then be muqallid of Maraji and scholars and ulama. Because what they're trying to teach you is all coming through Ahlul Bayt and Rawayat and Quran and Sunnat Rasulullah. Imam Hussein, when he was talking to Farazdaq in his way towards Karbala, we discussed a couple of sentences yesterday and just 2-3 sentences today. Imam said, Ya Farazdaq, inna ha'ulai qawmun lazimu ta'ata shaitan. These people, Bani Umayyah, who were ruling the country, Muawiyah and Yazid, they are just the puppets of shaitan. They are serving shaitan. Lazimu shaitan means they work together with shaitan. Shaitan and them, they're working together. Lazimu shaitan. Lazimu means they're together. Shaitan and these people are working together. Shaitan cannot work with Ahlul Bayt, with Rasulullah, with Anbiya, with Awliya. But they are working together with shaitan, in company of shaitan. Lazimu shaitan. وَتَرَكُوا طَاعَةَ الرَّحْمَنِ. They have quit following the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأَظْهَرُوا الْفَسَادِ فِي الْأَرْضِ. They have generated all those corruptions. They have created all those corruptions. These people, وَأَبْتَلُوا الْحُدُودِ. They cancelled all the boundaries of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَشَرَبُوا الْخُمُورِ. They keep drinking wine all the time. They keep drinking wine. وَاسْتَأْثَرُوا فِي أَمْوَالِ الْفُقَرَاءِ وَالْمَسَاكِينِ. They're using wealth of poor fuqara and masakin for themselves, for their people. क्या होता है पूरी दुनिया में? आप टैक्स देते हैं, आप टैक्स देते हैं, बिलियनर्स मिलियनों खर्च करते हैं हुकूमतों को सपोर्ट करने के लिए. वो हाकिम बनता है, वो पलट के उनको बिजनेस देता है और जेब काटो लोगों की. And this happens all the time in the nizam غير معصوم. Only معصوم can run things. واستأثروا في أموال الفقراء والمساكين. They have controlled the rights of fuqara, poor people, and masakin. There's a two kind of poor. Poor, they ask from others. There's a poor, they're good people, they sit down in home and they don't ask. They're masakin, and the first one are poor. Those who always ask from people for the help. So fuqara and masakin. And these people are using, 7 or 8 years ago, one of my friends, he's a good student of, that time he was doing his master's in one of the universities in Texas. He said, Sheikh, I found a beautiful data. He said, what? He said, if banks release all the empty homes in America, the banks release all the empty homes to those who have no home, every family are going to get 6 homes. 8 years ago. Open your mind, look at the world. I'm not saying America is bad, it's a good country. You're safe here, you're living here, your children are protected here. This country gives you basic rights, you have food, you have home, you work. But it's not Jannah. So cute. Open your eyes. See the truth. If banks release all those homes, they have in their control, all the empty homes. Every homeless is going to get 6 homes. But this is economy. Read economy. Try to understand economy. What is that? Imam said these people are controlling wealth of poor people. Why? They have no right to control. They don't have right to use the wealth of Baytul Mal for their own purposes. And then Imam said, وَأَنَا أَوْلَى مَنْ أَقَامَ مَنْ قَامَ بِنُصْرَةِ دِينِ اللَّهِ. Said, I am the best one who can stand up to serve the religion, not Muawiyah, not Yazid, not Banu Umayyah, not those people who take their children away from scholars and maraji and ulama and hawzat, and they put their family and children just in customs and ceremonies. They are good. Majlis, matam, azad, julus is good, but with wajib salat, with staying away from muharramat, with following rahbar, with following scholar, with following marja, with listening marja, with being guided by the scholars. You have right to ask why you keep saying that we have to follow the scholars, right? You have right to ask. You have right to ask questions. पूरी दुनिया में तमाम स्कॉलर कभी नहीं कहते आपसे आओ मेरे साथ, आओ मेरे साथ, आओ मेरे साथ. सब कहते हैं आओ मेरे साथ. फकत हमारे दीन में है क्या कहते हैं आओ मेरे साथ, हम तुम्हें ले चलेंगे अली के दर पे. फिर से कहूँ मैं, this is the quality of only Shia scholars. They never say come to me, come to me, come to me, be around me, be my circle, be my supporter. Shia scholars always say, come to us, hold our hands in your hand as we hold in our hands of Ahlul Bayt, Rawayat, Najul Balagha, Sayyif Sajjadiya, Quran, Tafasir. So be part of this chain. Hold our hands as we hold in our hands of Rasulullah and Quran and Sunnah and Ahlul Bayt. We have to stay away. We have to stay awake. What's going on in our country? What's going on in our culture? What's going on in our society? Where are we going? Imam said, وَأَنَا أَوْلَى مَنْ قَامَ بِنُصْرَةِ دِينِ اللَّهِ. I am the best one. I have the priority to serve the religion of God. I am going to tell you what is Tawheed, how to pray, how to learn, how to live, how to eat, how to sleep, how to be friend, how to be enemy. I will tell you. Not those who just sit down or sit on something and just scream and say, do this and do that. And we don't know who are these people. Listen to scholars. Listen to scholars and mujtahideen. I'm not talking about myself. But we have maraje, we have rahbar, we have ulama, we have scholars, we have mujtahideen. We have scholars in Iraq, in Iran, in Karachi, Lahore, in Pakistan. We have lots of mujtahideen, alhamdulillah now. In Lebanon, we have lots of mujtahideen. In Iran and Iraq, there's lots of mujtahideen. We all know that. We all have to stay with them. We all have to get guidance from them. Always be connected with the scholars. Be in their channels. Be in their pages. Be in their websites. Just listen to them. Just be with them. Please, just be with them. What I see, you don't see. Most of you. I have been doing counseling for families, maybe more, now I can say maybe more than almost 1,000. In a couple of past 20 years. I know the conditions, what's going on in our families. I know that. Stay away, stay awake. Imam said, وَأَنَا أَوْلَى مَنْ قَامَ بِنُصْرَةِ دِينِ اللَّهِ. I am going to help religion of God. If someone is helping religion of God, help him. If someone is serving God and God's religion, be with him. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What we read in Ziyarah Jami' Kabira. In Ziyarah Jami' Kabira, we says to Ahlul Bayt, إِلَى اللَّهِ تَدْعُونَ. O Ahlul Bayt, you only invite us towards Allah. दुनिया में कितने रहबर ऐसे जो कहते हैं कि आओ मेरे साथ, मैं तुम्हें चलूंगा लेकर मसलन खुदा की तरफ? कितने रहबर हैं, नाम बताएं मुझे। सब कहते हैं आओ मेरे साथ, मैं तुम्हारा लीडर, मैं तुम्हारा लीडर, मैं तुम्हारा लीडर, मैं तुम्हारा लीडर, मैं। Have you heard this from Imam Khomeini? Have you heard this from Sheikh Ansari? Have you heard this from Sheikh Mufid? Have you heard this from any of the marja in dunya? Listen and come to us. We are all be part of this caravan, and this caravan is heading towards Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. And we are the knowledgeable people. We means the scholars. Maraja and Mujtahideen. Ila Allah tad'oon. O Ahlul Bayt, you take us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa alayhi tadulloon. Not only take, you are the dalil, you are the witness, you are the way, you are the path towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put your footsteps right in the place of where Ahlul Bayt put their foot. Imam Ali said, I put my foot right on the foot of Ahlul Bayt, on his footsteps. All my life, he taught us. Imam Hussain did the same thing. When Imam Hussain came to what is said in the power, in the day of Ashura, when he was giving khutbah to army of Yazid, he said, I wanted to re-alive the sunnah of Rasulullah. I wanted to re-alive the sunnah of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib, my father. Come to us, Ahlul Bayt. Be with the scholars. Do taqleed. These people never did taqleed. They fall in trap. They fall in trap. And there's a tons of groups behind you, behind your societies, behind your families. And they have beautiful traps. They have beautiful traps. In every century, there's a trap. Sometimes wealth, sometimes women, sometimes place, sometimes maqam, sometimes people, sometimes other things. Leave the scholars, leave the Maraji, leave the scholars, come to us, join us, join us, join us, join us, join us. What happened in Christianity? उनकी पूरी शरीयत गुम हो गई असलन। ईसा से मोहब्बत करो, जो चाहो करो, जन्नत में जाओगे। This is the core idea of Christianity. Love Jesus Christ, do whatever you want to do, you will go to Jannah. What does it mean? जितना चाहो ज़िना करो, adultery करो, you will go in Jannah because you love Jesus Christ. They are crooks. There's no such a thing. There's no such a thing. You can't say, I just love Imam Hussein and I'll go Jannah, whatever I do. No, it's not going to happen. You have to love Ahlul Bayt and you have to follow Ahlul Bayt, Follow. Love Ahlul Bayt and follow, love Ahlul Bayt and follow them, love Ahlul Bayt and follow them, read from them, learn from them, read their books, read their hadiths, read Tafasir, read Nahjul Balagha, study Sahifa Sajjadiyah, study Tuhaful Uqul, keep these books in your home, keep reading it. There's a tons of hadith saying prior to coming in Sahib al-Asr was Zaman, every moment should connect with the books and books. What books? Chemistry, physics, history? No. Nahjul Balagha, Sahifa Sajjadiyah, books of ahadith, Khisal, Amali, Quran on the top. We have to be connected with Ahlul Bayt. Then we say in this dua, وَبِهِ تُؤْمِنُونَ. O Ahlul Bayt, you have faith in Allah, you have iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are still stuck in the yaqeen part. They already have iman. So if we don't have iman enough, if we don't have yaqeen in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at least we can follow scholars and Ahlul Bayt. Our scholars are not taking us to anyone else, to anywhere else, to any place, just to Ahlul Bayt. Doesn't matter, just go and ask from Imam Khomeini, go and ask from Sayyid Khuwi. From their books, from their guidance. Our scholars are taking us towards Ahlul Bayt. And then we say, وَبِأَمْرِهِ تَعْمَلُونَ. All you know, your knowledge, it's the source of your knowledge is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ahlul Bayt never talk from anyone else. Source of their knowledge is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's how Ahlul Bayt are. And then we say in the Jami Kabira, وَإِلَى سَبِيلِهِ تَرْشُدُونَ. And you're always guiding us towards Kamal, Taraqi, to Ahlul Bayt, through the path of Ahlul Bayt, towards salvation, towards success. This is the role of Ahlul Bayt. These people couldn't follow Ahlul Bayt. That's why they fall in trap of Abu Muawiyah and Yazid and Banu Umayyah. They lived with Ali ibn Abi Talib in the time of Ali ibn Abi Talib. But they never followed Ali ibn Abi Talib. That's why they fall in trap. That's why they gather all together to kill Imam Hussein in Karbala. They didn't know Ahlul Bayt who are Ahlul Bayt, but now we know better than people of Kufa. हम हिंदुस्तान पाकिस्तान वाले वाकई हमारे दिलों में मोहब्बत है अहले बैत की। खुदा गवाह, मैंने वाकई महसूस किया हमारे लोगों में मोहब्बत है अहले बैत की। We need to turn this mohabbat in a big energy. We have to use this mohabbat to stay in the path of Ahlul Bayt, to learn from Ahlul Bayt. We have to convert this energy in the true power, and that's the following of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. In another part of Jami Kabira, we say, Assalamu ala du'ata ilallah. Salam on those who are going to take us, those who are calling us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ahlul Bayt are calling us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wal sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Wal adillahu ala maradatillah. They are pointing out exactly. If you say, if you're going some way, and you say, I want to go, I want to take like exit towards that estate. And someone is telling you, okay, there's like 5 exits, take this one. So first one, second one, third one, which one? This part is saying Ahlul Bayt is going to point out you exactly the correct exit. Exit number 3 from left. Take that exit. Who knows the roadmap? Only scholars and Ahlul Bayt. I'm not saying scholars first. Scholars because they're following Ahlul Bayt. Fuqaha, mujtahideen, ulama. Those who are following Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Bayt are following Rasulullah. Rasulullah is following Quran and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then wal mustaqirrina fi amrillah. Ahlul Bayt are not going to move away from this path. They will remain in this path until they die. आखिर ज़माना की हदीसों में है कि मोमिन सुबह सोएगा तो मोमिन होगा, रात में उठेगा काफिर होगा, रात में सोएगा काफिर होगा, सुबह उठेगा कब क्या करूं मैं, फिर मोमिन हो जाएगा। सुबह से शाम तक में लोगों का ईमान मोमिन और काफिर के दरमियान होगा। But Ahlul Bayt never quit the track. They, from their childhood, from their birth to their death, their shahada, they always remain in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are mustaqirreen. They are mustaqar. They live in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They never go for a second away from this path. Wal mukhlisina fi tawheedillah. We don't know what is tawheed, how to live in tawheed. But Ahlul Bayt, they are mukhlisin in tawheed. They are the pure ones in the tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the oneness of Allah. In the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we stay close to Quran, if we stay close to Rasulullah, if we stay close to Ahlul Bayt, if we stay close to, very close to scholars and mujtahideen and ulama, then we are going to protect our family, our children, ourselves. There's no other way. There's no other way at all. And they are not going to come to you. You have to go to them. Ulama cannot invite you 1,000 people in their home. You have to invite ulama. You have to let them talk to you. You have to let them provide them food, place, living. And let them serve your children. Teach your children. Be with your children. Take your children to ulama, 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 ulama. हम वाकईन ख़तरनाक ज़माने में ज़िंदगी जी रहे हैं। ज़ुहूर के तकरीबन पहले के ज़माने में, मैं तारीख़ मुशाख़स नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं दुनिया के शराइत को देख रहा हूँ। मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ हफ्ते में, पूरे हफ्ते में, कई साल से मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, आखिर ज़माना के हालात पर रवायतें पढ़ा रहा हूँ। मुझे अंदाज़ा है दूर दूर क्या होने जा रहा है दुनिया में। मैं हर हफ्ते पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैंने रवायतें देखी हैं कई सालों से। ज़ुहूर से पहले दुनिया के कैसे हालात होंगे, क्या होंगे। जो लोग मेरे साथ में पढ़ रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन देख रहे हैं, उनको पता है किसी हद तक। We have to open our eyes. We have to stay very strong with the line. We have to be with the line. Line of scholars. Only scholars. Just the scholars. Do taqleed. Follow it marja. Follow scholars. There's no other way. Connect with the scholars. Just do not be dependent on Tawzil Masail. No, be more connected with them. Read their question and answer. Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi has a very good book called, in Farsi they call Shia Pasukh Midahat. Shia is answering the questions, and this book is published in English. I have the PDF. Print out these books. You all have money, you all have printers, you all have everything, you have electricity. This is not in Pakistan, there's no electricity in the week, couple of days. Print out these books, keep it, read your children, for your children, teach them. Shia Pasukh Midahat. Shia is answering questions. Those who ask questions from us, Christians, Jews, Wahhabis, Sunnis, everybody. It's a very good book. There's a tons of books. We have to work on it. I don't say just read every day 500 pages. No, I know definitely. If not only you, if someone tells me just read 500 pages, I'm going to get a heart attack. No, just 2 pages. 2 pages, just 2 pages. Just 2 pages every day. Just 2 pages every day. One day from Quran, next day from Nahjul Balagha, one day from Saifa Sajjadiya, the next day this book I told you, from Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi. Shia is answering the questions. They ask us questions. Why is Shia like that? Why is Shia like that? We give answers. It's a very good book. Read these books. We have to think these children, these families are our assets. When we die, we are going to leave our children in this world. And we are going to get benefit in qabr from our children, from my daughter, from my son. If they are good, I am safe in qabr. If they are bad, we are in trouble. क्यों तुमने इनको ऐसे पाला था, तुमने क्यों इनको अहले बैत से जोड़ा था, तुमने इनको क्यों किताब से जोड़ा था, तुमने इनको क्यों अहले बैत से सीखना सिखाया था. We are going to be in trouble. We have to protect ourselves. And then we say in Jama Kabira, وَالتَّامِينَ فِي مَحَبَّةِ اللَّهِ. Don't we have, don't we need love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our hearts? We need love of Ahlul Bayt. We need love of Rasulullah. We need love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Without love of Allah, this heart is going to be empty, ruined, destroyed. The only thing can this heart keep this heart alive is the love. Love. I'm not saying love of Allah, first of all. I'm saying love. But if you put love of maqam and dunya and place and people, they are going to be destroyed and they're going to make your heart destroy. So put someone in your heart who never destroy, who never go ruin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Imam is saying in this Jama Kabira, we say, وَالتَّامِينَ فِي مَحَبَّةِ اللَّهِ. Ahlul Bayt are going to arrange love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ahlul Bayt are going to arrange love of Allah in our hearts because they love truly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No other leader in the world, not in India, not in Pakistan, not in Iran, not in Afghanistan, not in Lebanon, not in America, not in the Western countries. No leaders, only one leader, Rasulullah. Only leaders like prophets. Only leader like Ahlul Bayt. Only leader like Sayyid al-Shuhada Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. That's it. Their hearts are full of love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we follow them, they are going to transfer that love from their hearts to our heart. So we have to make a bridge from our heart to their heart. Not with this piece, with these pieces, with your actions. With your actions. There's tons of ahadith we discussed here last years and before last years. Kunu du'atan nas bi'a'malikum. Invite others to us, Ahlul Bayt. Kunu du'atan nas bi'a'malikum la bi'alsinatikum. Don't use your tongue. Invite others to us, Ahlul Bayt, to haqq, to truth, to Quran, to Allah, without using your tongue. Without using your tongue. सारा जादू मोहब्बत का है. चंद जुमले मसाहिब के जनाब हबीब का क्या राबता है इमाम हुसैन से? If you go in the history, Janab Habib is famous when he was a child and Imam Hussein was a child, just a couple of years, 5-6 years at that time. He always used to run behind Sayyid al-Shuhada due to his love. जो करबला से पहले दौड़ना शुरू किए तो करबला में आ सके हुसैन के साथ. हुसैन हबीब बचपन से आशिक थे सईद शुहदा के. उनका खेलना सईद शुहदा के साथ में था, खाना पीना सईद शुहदा के साथ में था, रास्ता चलना सईद शुहदा के साथ में था. तारीख में लोगों ने लिखा, हमने नहीं लिखा है, अहले सुन्नत ने लिखा है, शिया और सुन्नी दोनों ने लिखा है कि हबीब बचपन में हुसैन के पीछे, उनके साए के पीछे दौड़ते थे. किसी ने पूछा क्यों दौड़ते हो? कहा मुझे मोहब्बत है हुसैन से. जो दौड़े हैं अहले बैत के पीछे वो करबला में आए हैं. फिर से कहूं, those who run in the childhood behind Sayyid al-Shuhada, they could join him in Karbala. We have to run behind Ahlul Bayt. They are not going to stop. They are moving towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we have to run behind them. We have to run behind them. आशूरा के दिन जो लोग जोहर के वक्त शहीद हुए उनमें से एक हबीब हैं. यजीद की फौज से एक बंदा आगे आगे कहता है कि ए हबीब, ए हुसैन के साहब, तुम्हारी नमाजें कबूल नहीं हैं. हबीब कहते हैं इन्नहा लम तुक़बल मिन इब्न रसूलुल्लाह व तुक़बल मिनका या हिमार. जनाब हबीब कहते हैं ये नमाज रसूल के बेटे से कबूल ना होगी, तुम जैसे गधों से कबूल होगी. हिमार का लफ्ज़ इस्तेमाल किया है जनाब हबीब ने. तुम जैसों से कबूल होगी जिनका न दीन पता, न मजहब पता, न इमाम पता, न नबी पता. तुम अपनी शहवतों के पीछे दौड़ने वाले, अपनी मनमानियों के पीछे दौड़ने वाले, अपनी दुनियाई शहवतों के पीछे मरने वाले, तुमसे कबूल होगी नमाज? जनाब हबीब वहाँ पर मुकाबला करने खड़े हो जाते हैं। ज़ोहर का वक्त आता है, दो साहबी रसूल के फर्जंद रसूल के पीछे खड़े होते हैं। नमाज ज़ोहर का आगाज़ होता है, नमाज असर पढ़ी जाती है। असहाब अहल बैत को बचाते हैं, ख़ानदान रसूल को, अली अकबर को, अब्बास को और मोहम्मद को, ख़ासन सईद शुहदा को बचाते हैं कि जिनमें से एक साहबी वहीं गिर के शहीद हो जाते हैं। उसके बाद इमाम हुसैन सबसे पहले हबीब को इजाज़त देते हैं लड़ने के लिए। हबीब जंग करने के लिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। हबीब जंग करने के लिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। हबीब जाते हैं और बहुत बहादुरी से लड़ते हैं। और जब हबीब शहीद होकर गिरते हैं तो दुश्मन के बीच एक झगड़ा था कि कौन हबीब का सर तन से जुदा करेगा ले जाने के लिए आगे। हबीब की ऐसी शख्सियत थी। हबीब के सराने इमाम दौड़ते हुए पहुंचते हैं, हबीब को अपने सर में उठाते हैं, साथ में और भी असहाब आते हैं। बाज़ मकातिल ने लिखा है कि मुस्लिम अपने औसजा भी साथ में पहुंचते हैं। मुस्लिम पूछते हैं हबीब से कि ए हबीब, और कोई ख्वाहिश है तुम्हारी? इशारा करते हैं हुसैन की तरफ। ए मुस्लिम, याद रहे जब तक तुम जिंदा हो हुसैन पर आँच ना आने पाए। हबीब वसीयत करके दुनिया से चले गए। मैं कहूँ ए हबीब, आप दुनिया से चले गए, आपके बाद मुस्लिम भी चले जाएंगे। मुस्लिम के बाद सैयद शुहदा की बारी आएगी। अहले बैत के जाने के बाद फर्जंद ज़हरा तन्हा होंगे यहाँ पर, और एक बार मुड़ के देखेंगे जाने से पहले, ए हबीब कहाँ हो, ए मुस्लिम कहाँ हो। उस वक्त तुम्हारे जनाजे तड़पेंगे अहले बैत और सैयद शुहदा की मदद करने के लिए। सयअलमुल्लज़ीना ज़लमू अय्य मुनक़लिबिन यनक़लिबून, इन्ना लिल्लाहि व इन्ना इलैहि राजिऊन। रज़न बिक़ज़ाइहि तस्लीमन लिअम्रिह। परवरदिगार तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद का हमारी इस मुख्तसर से अज़ा कबूल फरमा। परवरदिगार तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद का जो मुश्किलात में उनकी मुश्किलात को बरतरफ फरमा। बारला तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद को जो मरीज़ है उन्हें शिफा इनायत फरमा। परवरदिगार तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद हमारे इमाम का ज़हूर जल्द अज़ जल्द और हम सब उनके बेहतरीन आवान अंसार में शुमार हों। व आखिर दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। मातम हुसैन।